Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Chatty get ready with me. I asked you guys what you wanted to see and a lot of you just wanted to see chat, play around with makeup. So that's what we're doing today. Doing a super simple look. I'm doing that really simple eye makeup look you saw in my makeup tips video, which I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all the positive feedback on that video. I will be filming that eye in-depth tips and tricks video for you guys in the future. It just takes a while to film and I know a lot of you guys wanted to see just a Chatty get ready with me, showing a bunch of new products. I was debating doing a dedicated video on these two products, but I figured I would just incorporate into this trying new products so that you can see more than just these two things. So I did pick up the new Charlotte Tilbury products. You guys know I love Charlotte Tilbury, so obviously I wanted to purchase these. I got the new Magic Away liquid concealer and the powder. So you'll be seeing those in action. I have new Wet n Wild bronzers, which you will see. I tried out the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation, just a bunch of other new products in this video. So if you want to see how I created this super simple everyday makeup for me using a bunch of new products, then just keep watching. I'm going to start off with my brows first. I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Brow Shaper, and this is a wax. I've been using my Milani one, which you would have seen in my previous video, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for the comments on that video. I've been thinking about that video for months now, and I've been writing down all the points I wanted to do, and I thought it would best to break it up to do a full video for eyes. So that video will be coming. You guys requested it. I'm 100% going to be doing it. I just put a lot of effort into that video, so I will be filming that soon, just not today, because I have to, this broke on me. We're off to a great start. Let's shove that back in. It's wax. You can mold it back in. Let's make this work. I'm definitely going to be doing that video. I just wanted to do a Chatty video today as I don't have much time to film, and September, you guys, is so crazy. If I told you my schedule, it would stress you out because it's stressing me out. I just don't know when I'm gonna be able to do anything. Alex starts school on Tuesday, which I think is gonna be the day this video goes up. And we had to take him to the hospital last night because he has a bladder infection. I knew right away what it was because as a kid I suffered from them a lot. And it's just something in my family, unfortunately, that I think I passed down to him. But it's the first time he's ever had one. He's on antibiotics, great way to start off the school year. It's gonna kill his immune system. So I'm not too happy about that, but he's doing better already and I'm so happy. So I like to put wax in my brows before. I think it makes a huge difference. If you guys saw that complexion video, you'll know why. But this is another new product I've been really enjoying. It's the Benefit Brow Contour Pro Pencil. And I'm just going to quickly fill in my brows with this. I have been using 3 of the shades. I haven't been using the highlighter shade. I have been defining my brows with it. But I've just been using the lighter shade in the front and then the darker shade in the back. So I'm just going to quickly fill in my brows because I feel like those are kind of boring. And then for complexion, I'm going to be using this Makeup Forever Step 1. I used to use this all the time way back, but I'm using this only because I have a new foundation to try. It's the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin, and I figured I need a good hydrating primer underneath a matte foundation if I'm going to test it out. And then for pores, I have this new Lancome Blur and Go stick, which we're going to use on my problem areas, which is this area right here. Well, kind of my T-zone generally is my entire problem area. Mostly right here is where I have the larger pores, and then one really big one on my nose, which is annoying. So we're gonna smooth this on, try and fill in those areas and see how this goes. I already used this before. I really liked it. I did a full face using a bunch of these new Lancome products, and I posted a photo on Instagram. I really like how it turned out. It was nice and natural makeup, but the complexion was super matte. So I really liked it. Now for the Makeup Forever foundation. First time using it. I have a bunch of new products here I'm really excited for. So I'm just going to squeeze out some on the back of my hand. This doesn't match me. I haven't been tanning, so it might not. And then I'm going to use the brush they sent with the foundation, which is just a traditional flat paddle brush. It's actually a pretty good match right now. So I don't have any self-tanner on, or at least whatever I have on has faded quite a bit. There might be a little bit on my arms, but this is Y315 and it's pretty dead on match for my skin right now. You guys wanted a Chatty video using new products And also I wasn't sure if I was going to do a dedicated video to the new Charlotte Tilbury stuff that came out. So I just combined it all in one video. So I tried to appease as many people as possible by doing this, by using all the products, doing all the things you guys asked. So I hope you guys like this video, but it's just going to be super casual. I'm just getting ready for my sister-in-law's birthday. So I'm doing a very simple look. The eye look that I did in my previous video, it was super simple and natural. I'm going to do that for this video because I had a bunch of requests for it. And it's like a great everyday makeup for anyone I feel like would like it. So I'm going to do that today because I don't want to have too crazy of makeup. Tomorrow I'm going to a bachelorette party to Niagara Falls, and we're taking a party bus there. So I don't know how that's gonna go. It should be fun. I think we're just gonna do a bunch of things on Clifton Hill. I think it's gonna rain though. I really want to do the Mario Kart go-karting. I've never been go-karting before and I love Mario. So I hope we do that and it's not raining. But I'm not sure what everyone wants to do. I think there's a little over 20 of us, maybe 22 going. Wow. You guys see this? So this whole brush started breaking. So that is a definite no from me, from Makeup Forever. That should not happen. It's a brand new brush. Now I have bristles all over my face. So this dries super fast, but it looks like a fairly natural finish, a natural matte finish, which I personally really like. I think it's super flattering. So the foundation is good so far. That brush, no. No. I didn't want my beauty blender, surprise, surprise. For concealer, I'm going to be using the new Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Liquid Concealer, and I purchased this shade number 4 Fair. It seemed like it would work for either light or medium skin tone. I have hairs flying around everywhere. That brush is just going to kill this video. This is what the packaging of that looks like. It has one of those sponge tips. Twist up the product. And let's put this on my eyes. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Charlotte Tilbury products, so I was so excited. Purchased these from her website, and it comes super fast, like a day. It was so fast. And then just a little bit where I traditionally highlight. So this is a thinner concealer. It looks like it has a little bit of luminosity to it. And if it were to fall on the spectrum, I'd say it's more medium light than medium full, but definitely I would say a medium coverage. I think it's marketed as full. But since it's so thin, I feel like maybe it's a buildable to full, so we can try a little bit more. I like medium buildable. That's my favorite for foundation, concealer, anything. Anything that I can use lightly but also build to full is my idea of perfection. So right now it looks really good, nice and luminous, kind of contrasts with that matte finish though. So I don't know if I would use this concealer with this foundation, but let's see if it builds. I so far really like it. I used it yesterday and I thought it wore nicely on my face. And then to set, I'm just going to set my eyes and my lid space because the rest of my face doesn't need to be set. I'm normal to dry, and this is set on me. I don't need any powder on it, and I don't want to add any cakiness. So this is the new Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Genius Magic Powder Under Eye and Face Powder. So I'm strictly going to use this for my under eye. So I got the shade 2, which is the shade I use in her regular powder, and it recommended to do the same. Again, really nice and light. Still has a luminosity to it, which is nice. It matches the concealer, I feel. I tried it with a brush yesterday and I felt like it was a little dry on me. I do much prefer powder with a beauty sponge when I am normal to dry. So if you didn't see my complexion video, I talk all about it, but that's my favorite way to apply powder is with a sponge. And then I have a new palette from Mellow Cosmetics. It is the Sinopia, I think it's called. And it looks like this. As soon as I got it in the mail, the first instinct I had was KKW Mario palette. Are you guys thinking the same thing? I got out the palette just to compare because I figured some of you probably would think similarly to me. It doesn't have the golds because of that blue, and a lot of the shades are quite similar in my opinion. So I'm going to be using that from Mellow today. I love the KKW Mario palette, but the shades I used for that previous video on my eyes are very similar to this, so I thought I would use a new palette. I'm going to take the shade Pecan, which is right there, dust it all over my lid space up to my brow bone just to act as a base. Using the same brush, which is just a Morphe G17, I'm going to be using the shade Nudie right there, and that's going to be my crease color. As I said, this is a super easy, quick look to do. Great everyday makeup. I honestly don't spend too much time blending either. I just slap on whatever colors I have. And I usually just have something light on the lid, a little bit darker in the crease, and then slightly darker on the outer corner, and I call it a day. These are so far blending really nicely. Taking a slightly smaller brush, I'm going to go in with Sinopia, and this is a Smith 247. I'm just going to hit my elbow. Just going to concentrate this on the outer corner and then slightly work it into the crease. It's nice and pigmented. Wow. We're going to lay that down first and go back with our other brush to blend it out. So also, don't judge my braids for this video. This is my second time recently, because I tried before a long time ago and failed miserably trying to do Dutch braids. It looks okay. I wanted it to be a little bit further back and tighter. I need to kind of work on, but for my second time doing it, I think I did okay. And I was trying to practice because tomorrow, since it's gonna rain, I wanted a hairstyle that I could wear that'd keep my hair out of my face, go-karting or whatever we plan to do. So I thought this would be kind of cute to do, but I didn't know how to do it. So I was watching YouTube videos. I tried the other night. It was okay. It wasn't very good actually. And then today. So hopefully tomorrow it will be even better. I still utilize YouTube to look at tutorials just to help me with anything in life. Braids, makeup, you name it. I'm always trying to learn how to do things myself. Just taking a little bit of Nudie and Sinopia mixed, and then going underneath my eye. Told you this is very simple look to do. Just like a quick everyday makeup. Just going to clean up the lid space with Pecan, which is the first shade we used. I'm going to use the shade Corrupt from Makeup Geek. This is just a matte black eyeshadow on a MAC 208 brush. It's a little angled brush, and I just like to work this along my lash line and slightly blend up just to give more definition to the lashes, make them look fuller, and give that smoky, smudgy effect, which I really like. It's easier than eyeliner, quicker, gives a nice full effect to the lashes. I think it just makes the lashes look better when you're just wearing mascara. So it's a little thing I like to do, which I'll explain more of in my eyes video. I was planning on maybe doing one eye more natural and the other more glam, so I can get as many tips as possible for you guys. Super simple, as I said, and then I just grab my eyelash curler, curl my lashes quickly. I've enjoyed my summer too much. I need to get back to my healthy lifestyle, and so far I've lost 4 pounds because I have recently got back. I haven't incorporated exercising. I know the weight will come off more once I do, but I've been really trying to keep track of what I eat. So hopefully by my birthday in March, I'm gonna lose the weight I wanna lose. So you guys have to keep me accountable. Be like, Cheryl, are you still working out? Now I'm going to use the NARS Climax mascara. I had 2 mascaras that I could potentially use. It was the Hourglass Caution Mascara and the NARS Climax. These are 2 new mascaras on the market, both getting a lot of hype. And I've used both. I only have a little sample of the Hourglass, but I still much prefer the NARS. The Hourglass is awesome. Like, it's really, really good. But there's something about the NARS. I feel like I was trying to think of what I like more about it, and it makes my lashes look smoother. And that's the best way I can describe, because it does length, volume, just like this. No clumping, smudging, flaking, just like this. My lashes just look smoother with the NARS one. So that's why I like it better. But otherwise, if you want to check that one out, it's also a good option. So I've been wearing this without a lash primer, which is shocking for me because I always like to wear lash primer. And this is the most excited I've been for mascara since the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. It has a similar type of brush to it, which I like, and the formula is awesome. For bronzers, Wet n Wild came out with 2 limited edition bronzers. I'm going to be using Your Dragon Me Down. It has a little dragon on it. Dragon Me Down, get it? I love the names they come up with. So funny. I'm gonna dip my brush in there. Look at the dragon. Can you see that? Whoa, pigmented. I didn't know what to expect. Blend, blend. Okay, so we're gonna go for a super bronzy effect today. That was quite pigmented. I like the color though. That deposited a lot on my forehead. Bronze up the whole body. So that was super smooth. It's not patchy at all. It blends beautifully. And that's a nice color. I actually like it. It is a little bit warmer than I typically go for. It's not too warm at all. It's not orange or anything like that. It's actually a beautiful color. I really like that formula. That was just my fault for not anticipating its pigmentation. The spider is crawling in my ring light right now. Update. And there's a diffusing cloth over it, so it's kind of stuck in there, taunting me. Now just taking a little bit of that Wet n Wild bronzer. Just gonna take it on my 109 face paintbrush from Zoeva. Just going to lightly contour my nose. For more natural looks, I don't tend to do too much. I still like it when I have a full coverage foundation like this one. But if it was just a light coverage, I don't typically do as much contour. See if we can bake with this Charlotte Tilbury. Just gonna take a little bit of that Charlotte Tilbury powder. I'm going to bake my nose because this helps with the contour. I feel like this helps more than even traditional contouring. Reverse contouring really helps my nose. A small brush. Just a little bit to clean up. And brush that away. For blush, I'm going to use one of these Bare Minerals Gen Nude blushes in Call My Blush. Here's the color. Just a little bit of blush to the cheeks. My brows keep going out of place because I haven't set them. I forgot. So I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set in Clear. You guys know this is my favorite brow gel now. Then for highlight, I'm going to be using this new highlighter from Pixi, and this is the Glowy Gossamer Duo in Subtle Sunrise, and I'm going to be using that goldy shade right there. I have 2 weddings coming up as well. One I'm the best man in for my brother's wedding. I'm so excited. And I had the option of wearing like a dress or a suit. I picked a suit. I'm so excited. I got my own custom suit fitted. I'm gonna take pictures and show you guys, but I'm so excited to be best man. I still don't know what kind of hairstyle I wanna do for that. So please let me know what you think I should do for being a best man in a wedding, what my hairstyle should be for wearing a suit. Need help with that because I'm not very good at hair, and I was gonna get my hair done, so someone else professionally will be doing it for me, but I want ideas. What would you do for that situation? Let me know in the comments because I need help. Then for lips, I'm gonna be using my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. This is their Lip Cheat lip pencil. Such a pretty color. Wipe off that highlight. And I'm just going to lightly line my lips. This foundation is looking a little dry on me, just so you guys are aware. Even with that hydrating primer, I can tell it's looking a little dry. And I love Makeup Forever. Just not having a good Makeup Forever day. And then for lips, I just got this lip color in the mail yesterday, and it's from Persona, and it is their matte liquid lipstick in OG. This is my definition of a perfect nude. For when I have a little bit more tan, I think it would be even better. But I love brown nudes, and this formula is so good, you guys. So this color would be perfect if I had a tan. I even like it now, but I feel like I could use a little bit of lightness in this center. We'll try a little bit. I love the color as is, and I'm afraid of doing this now because I actually really like how it turned out. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the MAC Lip Mix in white. Very, very smaller than a pin drop amount. Like nothing. And just lighten the center. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. For nudes, I know a lot of people like a peachy nude, a pinky nude. I like beige brown nudes like this. Like that's my ideal color. Then to finish off the face, I'm just going to use a new setting spray. This one's from Lancome. It is their Fix It Forget It anti-pollution up to 24-hour makeup setting spray with plant extracts, deflect and protect. We're just going to set. Has a nice spray on it, a little aggressive, but it's nice and even. And it's not patchy. This is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I had so much fun filming this one. I never know what to expect when I do these chatty tutorials testing out new products. Some things work out, some things don't. As you can see throughout the video, there are some things that just didn't work out for me, some things I love. So at the end of the video, I have to say my favorite things are the mascara, the lip color, and the Wet n Wild bronzer. The Charlotte Tilbury products I want to test out more. This is only my second time testing them out, and I know Charlotte Tilbury is pricey. You guys know my love for Charlotte Tilbury, but I do want to test those out longer before I give you the go-ahead to use your money on those. First impression of the powder, I probably would still get Hourglass over the Charlotte Tilbury. That's just first impression. And the concealer I do like, but I would like to test it out a little bit more. I think it has a good amount of coverage. I love the luminosity to it, so I think this might be a great everyday kind of concealer for me. The foundation is pulling dry on me. Brush, awful. Mascara, bronzer, and lip color are what I would recommend above anything. I love those products, and this was just a super simple look for me to do. I'm just going to family's house and I wanted to do something that I would normally wear, and this is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I will have more videos to come. Expect that in-depth eye tutorial with all my tips and tricks. I have a ton of my favorite ones that I'm going to share with you in that. So that will be coming soon, and I will see you guys in my next video.